This is a BunkerBoy production.
Pick the weed, whip the edge, blow it out, fill it in, move on to the next. It's the BunkerBoy Show. It's the BunkerBoy Podcast. It's the BunkerBoy Podcast.
Hello. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Brad.
And my name is AJ.
What's up, man?
Not a whole lot, man. I'm just recording with you, buddy. Doing something that I'm passionate about, you know?
Yeah, are you really passionate about it?
Yeah, dude, I love doing this. This is the only time me and you really get to see each other's faces and talk and just kind of bullshit. So
yeah.
I look forward to it for sure.
Yeah, it's nice, dude. I like it because I feel like, I don't know. I
feel like it's growing a little, you know, that's an added thing. It feels good to see that people like to hear it. And I mean, for the most part, I like to hear it. I like to listen to it the next day. I think it's funny. So I don't know if that makes me a narcissist, but
no,
I like to hear what we talked about, because sometimes you forget about those things, you know?
Yeah. Or you just you listen to it, you're like, man, I sound so stupid. And it just kind of it kind of lets you know like how you sound to other people. It's kind of nice.
It was the first couple episodes, I just couldn't stand my voice. I was so upset with how I sounded. I was gonna just start adding a voice changer app into my microphone or something.
That'd be kind of cool, dude.
Right? Just change it, make it a little deeper, make it more masculine. But hey, this is who I am, and that's what I figured out, and that's what I've got. So
that's right.
Fuck it.
Right, dude.
What's old B been up to this week?
Oh man, dude. This week I had to take I took Monday through Thursday off, or whenever I got hurt. Was that last Friday?
Yeah.
Whenever I did that, bro, I could not work out. Probably could have lifted weights, but I had to work 12-hour days, you know. So Monday through Thursday, I just went to work and was limping, just getting through it, trying to get that bread for Vegas, you know. But just dealing with that injury.
Were you wearing Tim's every day?
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, that's the worst fucking shoe to wear too. If you've got a bum ankle.
Dude, I put my foot in my boot and I couldn't even tie it. That's how swollen it was. So I just had the laces all flumped. So my one boot was just it was just looser than could be. The other one was tight as could be. Everybody's seen me limping. But I got that bread, man.
No, that's good. How's it feeling now? What's the update?
It's like green and blue. Like the whole thing's green and blue. All my toes are, but it's not swollen anymore. But it just feels like my whole foot, bottom, everywhere around it is just bruised. So you touch it a little bit.
Yeah. No, is it like a sharp pain, or is it
it just feels like all your bones are crushing. Just picture all the weight on your foot, and then when you do something, it just Yeah, and then
maybe you should just hop around on one foot. Fucking let that thing heal.
No, I walk
not wear crutches, but use crutches, dude. Come on.
No, I can't, dude. You gotta work, man. I like walking.
Nurse that thing.
I always when I get injured, you just act like you don't get injured. You just work normally as you would if you weren't injured. Even though it hurts, I just feel like that's the way it's supposed to heal properly.
And doesn't it feel like you're tougher that way too? Like you're not a bitch. You're just
Well, dude,
you're stomping it out.
Yeah, I showed people's the pictures of my foot, and most of them dude, that's broke. You got to go to the doctors. And I'm like, dude, what? Do you guys know what a doctor does? He gives you an X-ray, charges you $300 for it, gives you a couple Tylenols, and says, hey, make sure you put this brace on it. They're not gonna do nothing for you.
No.
Yeah, so it's just
I mean, what the best thing you could probably do? I mean, I don't know if you've been doing this, but maybe rub it kind of massage it a little. I don't know the kind of pain you're feeling. Yeah. I don't know if massaging the top of your foot a little would help it, but
I have you do it when we're in Vegas, bro.
I'll fucking rub your feet, bro. I ain't backing down, dude. I ain't no weirdo. If my boy can't walk, I'll rub that shit right out. I'll push down to the toes, you know?
I would fucking punch you, dude.
Dude, imagine we're just in the room and I'm massaging your foot and my like father walks in. He's like, you two are fucking
He would
gay or
disown you.
something.
He would say, have a good time getting home, buddy.
Yeah. He'd say, I'm gonna go get a different room. You guys can have this one. Fuck that.
Dude. What have you been doing this week?
On Monday, I started my first jujitsu class. It was like an hour and a half, 2 hour kind of deal. And dude, it was fun. I didn't think it would be that fun. I had that nervous energy going into it, but it was like a nervous energy that wasn't overwhelming. So I knew like I had to go do it because it's something new. So obviously you're going to be nervous. So I just walked right in there. I started stretching immediately, kind of getting because my shoulder's still fucked up. So I was doing a lot of shoulder stretches. I took, I think maybe 2 800 milligram ibuprofens before I went in, just to have like that buffer, you know, for like the first 30 minutes, I wasn't feeling anything. And then he had us doing these weird like rolls on our shoulders, of course. And so I could only roll onto my left shoulder.
Oh yeah, that's mobility.
Yeah. And no, I mean, there was people of all walks of life in there, like 50-year-olds.
Oh yeah.
There was girls that were 14. There was girls that were 20. And dude, I was matched up with this 15-year-old kid whose dad actually was the teacher of the class. And he was nasty, dude.
Oh yeah, I bet.
He just knew shit that just blew my mind, but it was fun. I told the guy, I was like, I'm going to let my shoulder kind of heal a little more. Cause I've still been limited. I've been working out, but I've been doing different workouts to kind of not engage my shoulders.
Yeah.
So I told him I'll be back for sure. Like no doubt. And that was Monday. But other than that, yesterday I went to go work out and my dad just started working out and he broke the equipment that we've been using. So I was down there trying to fix it. Like I was trying to put it back together and I fucking smashed my finger last night and it was bleeding. Now my nails all black and blue. It's just, I mean, it was a great week to say the least, minus the fucking smashing of the finger.
Yeah, dude.
I had a good week because after that jujitsu class, I just felt like good energy. I felt like it was that new energy kind of feel, you know?
Yeah, you put yourself out there, dude. I love that feeling. Like I had that feeling too, but that's why like I worked out like an hour before I went. And I think that's why I got injured is because I was fatigued, because I was always bouncing around. And then I wore myself out. So when I was in there, I was already tired, too lazy, got hurt.
No, and I worked out before I did the jujitsu class too, but I did legs. So it wasn't like an upper body kind of thing. And for the most part, we were kind of down on our knees, learning positions and moves, just laying down on our back. Like I learned how to get out of a seatbelt choke, which was kind of interesting. So if you ever fucking were messing around with me and put me in a seatbelt, I'd know how to work my way out of it. But yeah, it was a great week. We got a bunch of snow last night. I was thinking about going snowmobiling today and I just didn't. I had other shit on the plate, but
hey man, we're not in Ukraine.
Dude. No, we're not in Ukraine, dude.
So it was a great week, you know.
Exactly. The fact that shit's going on, it just gives you a perspective like, oh, I had a bad day. It's like, oh, did you? These families are fucking fleeing a country that they've lived in their whole lives. It's like, dude, sorry that your sandwich tasted bad at lunch, you motherfucker. Like these guys are getting bombed while they're sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just blows my mind.
No, dude, that's crazy.
I wanted to talk about something that just a little story. I told you kind of beforehand, but shout out to Jimmy Rob for bringing it back to my attention. Do you remember, dude, when you had your little landscape business and we were working for this guy that was he had a little extra sugar in his tank, you know? He was a little more
dude.
flamboyant.
That was my guy, dude.
But do you remember he took us to his he was very like open, which was whatever, cool, I guess, but he proposed going to a storage unit with him to kind of help clean out some of his shit. And that
Yeah, I did a lot
in
of
one
stuff
of his
for him.
dude, one of it, yeah, I know you did, but one of his boxes that he said, he's like, do you guys want this? And we're like, well, what is it? And he pulls out this weird looking like black webbing kind of whatever.
Yeah.
And we're like, what is that thing? He's like, oh, it's a sex swing. And me and you looked at each other like, I don't know what we're gonna do with a sex swing, dude.
But we'll take it.
But yeah, we'll take it, I
'cause
guess.
Remember, we don't know what we're gonna do with it. And he's like, well, let me tell you, me and my partner, because he is gay, which that's okay. We were cool with
Yeah,
it.
gay's
And he was
okay.
dating this like smaller Korean dude, and he was like, yeah, me and Randy, we do it like this. So we put him down like this way, and then with the swing, you get a lot more pump power. And I was like, and AJ was like, yeah, we'll take it. And I was like, oh, more pump power? I'll take that all day. I remember him explaining his techniques though, and I was like, dude, that's crazy.
But yeah, do you remember we just took the sex swing, and this was back when we found like a section in the woods to where we could always drive and go smoke.
Yep.
You know, like we had a little smoke spot.
We
started decorating. We started decorating the spot with like signs that said like Doty, and we would leave like hats on the trees and shit.
Yeah.
And then we slung the sex swing across like 2 trees, and that was kind of just our chair we were laying in while we were smoking.
Yeah. I remember we went there one day after school, like the next day after we built it, and it was all gone.
Yeah, everything was gone.
So someone has a nice swing, like high.
Dude, someone lucked out, and then
nice swing.
And then second to that, I don't always think about it, but sometimes I'll just be like doing mundane shit, and it'll come into my brain. I'm like, what did those people think when they came across that? Like they're like, oh, this is like a rape dungeon or like a rape lair.
Walk in, see the wooden sign graffiti Doty, and then just have a sex swing behind it.
They're like, some dirty shit must have been going down here, bro.
We put a lot of work into building it, because remember we were out there with weed whippers. I pulled the truck.
Oh yeah, we cleared it out. We made it so we made like a trail into the woods.
It took us like 2 hours, and we had a whole house almost, dude. It was beautiful.
Dude, that was the best. And something that never came across my mind was like the residue that was probably on that swing too. Like,
oh yeah, the way he was saying what he used it for, he had some hours on that, you know what I'm saying?
It's not like we washed it or anything. We just took it right out of that cardboard box and we just hung that shit, and we're like, all right, cool, we got a nice chair in here.
Yep. Dude, yeah.
Oh,
that was a good
fuck.
one.
Oh man. But fuck. I don't know.
What are we doing
dude.
next weekend, dude?
It's exciting, dude. Next weekend we'll be in Vegas at this time. We'll probably be drinking fucking Modelo's or something out of a plastic cup right outside T-Mobile Arena, getting ready for the Masvidal versus Covington fight.
Yeah.
And I can say that I'm super stoked, bro. Like I've been watching all the little back and forths leading up to it, because obviously UFC puts that on. They show all the little discrepancies that everyone gets into.
That's my favorite part.
I know. I love just seeing them shit talk and
oh,
you got paid this, but really it said it's such nonsense, but it's obviously to promote the fight.
Yeah.
And I'm all in on it. I'm all in on Masvidal.
Yeah, so that's where you're leaning.
I'm all in. I'm gonna be wearing a fucking whatever. Oh man, where'd my video go? All right, I'm gonna be all in. I'm gonna have a Masvidal t-shirt over probably a hoodie, because I assume I don't know what the weather's gonna be like, dude.
Oh, 40 to 70, it said, anywhere in there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pack for some warm, or for some colder weather. So I'm gonna have some warmer gear, but
Yeah.
Other than Masvidal and Covington, we got other big fights too. We got Thug Nasty.
That's the one I'm most excited. Well, second most. It's pretty close with Jorge.
No, I mean they're neck and neck, dude. Those
I
are two
love
great
Bryce
fights.
Mitchell, dude. I love him.
Dude, I'm from Arkansas.
Yeah.
Tell Grant, what does he say? He's like, tell Grandma I'm gonna take her out for a steak dinner.
Yep.
Dude, it's such a different sporting event to go to. Like NFL's fun. Like if you go sit at Ford Field in those nice seats, it's a great experience. If you go watch a Pistons game, brand new arena, it's still a great experience. But when you're in the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas and it's like a spectacle, like
so nice.
that people are tuning in and you've got great seats. I mean, regardless, basically any seat in that arena when you're watching is a great seat, because if you can't see the octagon, you can at least look up at the big screens they got.
Yeah.
It's just a different feel, dude. You know that people are going to go give it their all. Like they're fighting for their money.
Yeah.
It's just it's like gladiators, dude. It's so different.
It's just like a nightclub in there. Cause like, I felt like the vibe was going to be like, oh, there's just going to be a bunch of people like who think they know how to fight, like skinny people who drink Mountain Dew is what I'm expecting.
Mm-hmm.
You go in there, everybody's just civilized. We all know what we're watching. You're just getting hammered with the dudes next to you. It was so fun, dude.
Yeah, dude. You're talking to the dudes next to you like, yo, did you bet on this fight? They're like, yeah, I got 300 on fucking, I got 300 on whoever. And it's like, dude, I got like $20 on the other guy. So you're just kind of like, you have that like awkward fucking, that like betting shit. But with a fight like Masvidal and Covington, that the stars are going to come out. Like there's going to be a bunch of famous people at this fight. It's not just like a UFC fight night. It's an actual card. They got plenty of fighters that we didn't mention that are going to be on there that are motherfuckers. Like they could wrap me up into a pretzel if they wanted to in the snap of a finger, dude.
Yeah. No, I'm pumped, dude. I'm honestly so pumped. I'm ready to get a little scuzzy out there, man.
I'm not only pumped just to see that fight, but just Vegas itself is this will probably be, I think maybe my fourth time being there, right? Is this our fourth time or third time?
I've been there quite a bit. I've been there for.
This will be I think fourth time.
Yeah.
And each time you get there, you land, you can see the strip in the distance from the airport.
Yep.
You're like, oh, dude, I'm about to go blow all my money.
Dude, I know the strip so well now. I feel like I've been there like 5 or 6 times, and every time I stay at a different hotel, but I always walk the same, like the whole strip every time. So it's like I know where everything is.
Yep. And I just look forward to landing, having like maybe like a nice steak dinner with some wine.
Oh, here we go again, dude.
And then, dude, going to playing blackjack or playing fucking roulette or playing. I'd like to get into craps a little more. I know you know craps a little more than I do, so maybe you could teach me. But craps looks fun. It's fun to just fucking gamble and do the whole thing. Maybe have one of those girls that comes around to the tables and starts massaging your back while you're sitting at a table.
I can't do that, man. I can't have nobody touching me when I'm in the zone.
Dude, you ain't in any zone. You have no control over what happens at those tables.
I did a warm-up last night. I went to the casino and I started with $100 and I was playing with my brother-in-law, Dylan, and we were playing. I did war, but the way they have it on the electronic machine is there's 7 war hands. And so you can bet on either all 7, however many of the 7 you want. And then the dealer have its card. And then how many of those hands win, you win. And I lost 100 doing that. Went to a real blackjack table, got up to I was up 100. And then we had the coolest people next to us just hyping us up. And I got like 3s. I split on 3s. And this brother down the table, he was like, man, I don't know what that dude doing, but I like how crazy he is. And that was that hyped me up more. So I got 2s and I split 2s and I just won. And dude, I had $500 in front of me. So I was up $400. And then I looked at Dylan and I was just like, let's go. Threw 200 in, lost it. Threw 100 in, lost it. Threw 100 in, won it. So I ended up winning 100. And I just bought dinner. I spent it all on drinks and food for Dylan
Is Dylan still like a degenerate gambler? Like, is he still fucking willing to lay everything on the line?
Yeah, he just doesn't do it the way that I like. We both kind of did it the same way yesterday, but like when he wins one, he goes all in the next one, and it's like, oh, dude, like I do that. I used
know
to
it
do
makes
that too, which it sometimes pays off, but it's like then you're done, you know.
it just makes you like bite your lip when you see someone do that. You're like, like it's so risky. And sometimes if 50-50, it'll pay off, but it's just still hard to see.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the casino. I think the last time I'd been to the casino was with you out at the old Oxford casino. And that was when you fucking put like you bet like 5 cents or so. I can't remember what you bet, but you were on one of those digital machines.
Oh, it was the first thing. I just did a max spin at like $3 and I won, what was it, $160 or something?
Yeah, you won and the thing started going crazy, making noises. And I just looked at you and was so I just couldn't believe that you had done that because it just made sense. I was like, of course, Brad fucking just walks up to a machine.
Yeah, that never happens to me. It was just funny. All the old ladies who've just been sitting there for like 2 hours looked at me and they're like,
I've been on my machine right next to you for 6 hours. And I haven't hit one jackpot this whole fucking time. It's like, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for what we're gonna do other than the rate or the fights and the gambling. We'll probably go race some cars, maybe go try that dune buggy place again. If we can find something else, maybe try that out.
Yeah.
Maybe get ourselves tangled in another fucking gay club. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Let's get some BunkerBoy tats.
I'll do like a BB or something, like a
BBP.
BVP on my just big on my back in full letters or something.
Yeah, like a jersey. Little jersey.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's commitment. That means that if I get that tat, we got to do this for, like you said, 10 years, you know.
Oh, yeah.
At least 10 years, because I'm not getting that lasered off, and I'm not just having a BBP on my back for no reason. So
yeah,
we better do something.
Well, my thing is if we go into a fight, dude, I'm getting that tat right on my back, jersey style, and just representing, dude.
It's good. It's good marketing.
Yeah, it's something for sure.
Like, what is BBP? Big
brown pee
pussies. I don't know, dude. Big brown pee. What are you using? Carmex on those lips?
I'm a Blistex guy.
Blistex? Yeah, that can't. I don't know how we even get along, dude.
Yeah.
So
should we get into our guest, or what else we got?
Yeah, no, I think we can get into our guest. I got nothing else that really jumped out at me this week. I'm trying to think, but other than the shit we already talked about, it was casual.
Oh, dude, actually, I want to shout out. I did some, because when I drive, I do this breath work. You know, that's what I do on the car rides now since I get bored.
Yeah,
dude. So I'm gonna shout out this podcast that I've been using, but I did this breath work where you just breathe in and out of your mouth, like pretty like fast, like, and it makes you hyperventilate. And bro, so you do it, you hyperventilate, and then you take a big deep breath in, and then you hold it in right at the top of your breath. And dude, I almost passed out driving. I slowed down to like 50 miles an hour, dude, and I was about to just doze off, dude. It made me feel so crazy.
You slowed down to 50? That's, dude, you're still hauling at 50. Like,
oh, dude, I was going 75 on the highway. Like, that's just this feeling. But I was like, I didn't remember slowing down. I was like, oh my God, dude. Because it makes, I guess what it does is it shows you how the white blood cells aren't receiving oxygen or something. So like the more you hyperventilate, the worse your breathing system is or whatever. But this is what it is. It's called the Breathwork Club. I've been listening to their episodes. It's a guy from Ireland. He's awesome. If you guys are into that.
All right. Shout out the old Breathwork Club.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys are into breathing.
Yeah, I think everybody should try it, dude. I felt good as hell afterwards. Like I felt so
Dude.
good.
I just said if you guys are into breathing, obviously everyone's into fucking breathing. So maybe you guys should check it out, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe not try it while you're driving if you
No, I
experience
think try it while you're driving.
possible passing out, but fuck it. But yeah, we'll get into our next guest. All right, ladies and gents, the next guest on the Bunker Boys podcast is someone that we met about 6 years ago, give or take, on a spring break trip. And upon meeting her, you know, I was a little skeptical, but eventually she kind of warmed up to us after we forced her to bong beers with us and kind of do some other stuff. But yeah, anyways, she's the funny and the unique Ncaa Rooyakker. Thank you for joining us.
Hello,
How's it going?
everybody. I am so good. Well, I take that back. Hungover naturally on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, our last guest was also hungover, so it's kind of a reoccurring thing now, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you win some, you lose some, right?
Yeah. What'd you go out with a couple of friends last night, or were you just at the bar just running it up on your own?
It was just, I don't go out on my own. I'm not that much of a loser. I went out with my roommate and we were trying to just keep it cash, but of course it can just be cash.
So what's keeping it cash? Like what's that?
Like not blacking out.
All right.
But you know, the ladies, we were up until like 3:30.
Damn.
What are you guys drinking? You guys drinking beer, or you guys drinking liquor?
Well, I took a shot of tequila last night.
There you go.
Yep. And we also took a liquid marijuana shot.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. I asked the bartender, I was like, what shot should I order my friend? And he was like, well, I got a liquid marijuana. And I was like, you know me.
Damn,
dude.
How'd it hit?
It was pretty good, actually. Pretty dangerous, I'd say, though, because you know we're getting water. So
I've never even heard of that.
yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Tell us, what have you been up to? What are you doing?
Oh, you know, staying in school, going to class. I work at a psych hospital. That's pretty interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
What can you expect? Like what's your average day at the psych hospital? What are you dealing with?
It's never just an average day. You know, you're screaming, we hold people down sometimes.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Are you like putting people in straitjackets and shit? Are you like
No, we don't do that anymore. That's like 10 years ago.
Okay.
But we do hold people down, like arms and legs.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
So imagine me.
Yeah.
And they're like
No,
freaking the fuck out.
That's what I'm picturing is you like get down and then you jump on them and trying to wrestle them.
Not exactly, but you know, you got a good picture then.
Oh yeah.
Right on. What are you doing? What are you studying in school?
Exercise science.
Nice.
Trying to do some like cardiac rehab, I think. Yeah.
The old heart.
I wanted to tell you about this experience that I had.
Okay.
On my birthday.
Okay. Share it.
So it was me and my roommates and my best friend Taylor Kibbe.
Oh
You know
yeah.
Taylor. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We went to Detroit for a Red Wings game. So we went to the game, whatever, it was great. Time of my life, got a foam finger, you know.
Nice.
And then we go to the bar afterwards. And it's just like this underground bar. I don't really know what it's called. But anyways, Michelle and Katie come up to me and they're like, I'm pretty much blackout at this point, right? Natalie, okay. So, and they're like, we're going to go back with these guys, okay? And I was like, okay. Just, you know, drunk as fuck, just going with the flow.
Would you say that wasn't a cash kind of night?
No, that was not a cash.
Okay.
That
Keep
was
going.
the balls to the wall kind of night. So I have no idea what's going on. I just like follow Kitty Michelle. We get into this car, and there's these, I can't remember, there was these two guys, and we picked up a straggler that was like a social media influencer. I don't know. He was fucking weird. So we're driving to this house, and it's like 20 minutes away. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? We've been in the car for so long. And this man is like on the highway going so fast. I was like, this is it. We're going to die. Like, that's all right. Tell my dad I love him. So.
Are you still like wearing the foam finger at this point, or?
Fuck yeah, I am. I'm in the car sitting on someone's lap.
Right on.
And I'm just looking out the window, foam finger on. And we're like not dressed in Red Wing stuff. So we're just like the whitest fucking bitches. We pull into this driveway, okay? And we get out, we go to this house. There's nothing in this house. Like there's a couch and a TV. That is it. I mean, like it's a nice house, like in the suburbs, but like something was off. Like the vibe, something was weird. So I'm like, I have to pee. Naturally. And like the main bathroom was, in use. So I'm like walking around their house trying to find another bathroom because I'm like, I have to pee right now. And I go into this bedroom, it looks like, because there's literally nothing in this house, okay? Like nothing, no personal belongings, no wall decor, nothing, okay? I go into this man's bathroom in his room. There's no shower curtain.
That's
what?
my man.
No, it gets worse. So
this guy is gonna fucking traffic you guys or something. It sounds like.
So I get done peeing. We're so fucking stupid. I get done peeing, and I go out there, and there's just a bag of fucking weed on the counter. Okay, like huge.
Hell
Did you
yeah.
steal it?
No, but then it started to come to me. Not at this point in the night, but like the next morning, that we were not in a great situation because we were definitely at like a stash house or something. I have to think about it. Like all signs point to yes. So we're sitting on the couch, whatever. These men are weird. The guy who like owned the house had this like non-patented like joint filler thing. It was so fucking weird. He was like, yeah, let me show you how it works. So it's like on the counter, and he's like putting the weed in there, and it grinds it, and then like fills the joint. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That sounds awesome, though. I mean, it's more efficient,
Yeah. So, and they were talking about at some point in the night, I can't remember, some like religion that they're in. Oh yeah.
What?
And so that's just an important part of the story. And then they told us they were going to drive us home. Well, they didn't. So we got an Uber home. It was like 60 bones because we were like 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
And so the next morning, we're like putting it all together. And they're like definitely in the mafia for sure.
Well, that's awesome. You survived, though. You got a great
They
story
got
out
all
of it.
Together. I was like, girls, we are so fucking white and stupid. Like, we cannot spend a night in Detroit and we end up in this situation, like, for real.
I mean,
That guy's probably just a normal dude.
Yeah, that's a regular thing.
I have nothing on my wall. I have no shower curtain. I keep weed on my counter.
When we were ordering the Uber, they were also fucking weird. They were like, because we were like, what's your address again? And he was like, she's already got it. Like, why do you need our address?
Can't be handing out the address to the stash house to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was sus.
That sounds like a fun time, though.
Yeah, dude. You lived, you woke up the next day. That's all that matters. You guys,
right. We live to see another day.
Maybe keep it a little more cash now and then, Don't get fucking blacked out and hop in shit,
Yeah, I'd say, us girls, we get into some trouble sometimes.
Yo, Anna.
Yeah.
What is your go-to beverage for alcohol?
You're gonna judge me because I'm a basic bitch.
All right, let's hear it.
But the classic seltzer,
All right.
You know,
No, that's a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah. Some Vizzy sometimes. Oh,
Vizzies, baby.
they're not my favorite, but you know, I've acquired the taste.
That's good.
No more. My beer, my beer bonging days are over. You
Come
remember when I
on.
bought that fucking bong in Panama City. You remember?
Yeah, of course I do.
We were at Walmart, and I was like, "Oh my god, they're selling fucking beer bongs," and I was like, "Gotta have."
Fuck yeah, dude. We were bonging Natty Lights. We were I think we were bonging like, oh, what were we bonging, B? What were those crayon? Remember those like tall boys? They were the crayon.
Bro, we were bonging anything that we had.
I forget what it was. It was like some cranberry drink, but it
Oh
was
yeah, it was
anything.
that like strawberryta. I remember bonging
Yes,
like a
we were bonging
strawberryta.
strawberritas.
Oh my god, yeah.
I remember bonging a Four Loco at one point.
That
Fuck
was
yeah,
an
dude.
interesting
That was-
group of people.
That was a weird group of people. I mean, I felt like me and
I
B
was
kind of
15.
we fucking kind of crashed your guys' party and took over your
Yeah.
living. We kind of took over your living room as our bedroom, but
I was like, where did you guys come from? I didn't know that you
We have no clue.
no, we were there way too long. Florida had seen enough of us at that point.
We were about to
Yeah.
pack it up that one day, and then you got a text, and they're like, "Hey, if you just give us like $500, we'll let you stay another week." And we are like, "Shit, let's do it, dude."
Done deal.
Yeah,
That's
so I just
It
remember
was
the
a
first
weird-
night we got there, dude. There was just girls crying. Everything was chaos, and I was like, dude, I don't know what we signed up for.
Yeah,
but-
we signed up for some fucking hell. It looks. We just
yeah.
paid $500 for a bad week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it turned out to be insane.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it was
wasn't
cool.
bad.
We all kind of grew close. I mean, we all didn't know each other at the. I mean, we kind of knew each other. We weren't all close, but when you share a condo like that when you're forced to be around the people, you get to kind of love them in a way. Exactly.
No.
Mm.
Oh shit. And then that's where it all began with you and Sam, and I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when it was sparked. But that's also when something else was sparked. That's when your wild side started to come out. It seemed like me and B kind of flipped a switch, you know. Seems like you haven't changed since.
Yeah. No, if anything, it's just intensified.
No, that's good though. I mean,
I mean, look
Yes.
at the shirt that I have on.
Yeah, it sounds like you just been getting fucked up.
so other than going out to the bar at night with your girlfriends or your roommates, what else do you like to do for fun? What are you doing in the free time other than not going to class? Because it doesn't seem like you go to class.
Well, I do skip a fair amount of class, I won't lie. However, I do like ripping bongs. Oh, just kidding. No, in the wintertime, not really anything. But like I'm excited for spring coming up because I like to hammock. Go
All right.
look at the sunset, you know, the
Yeah.
vibe of things.
No, that
You
is
go-
nice.
Do you go hammock with your friends, or is this like a solo ascent?
Sometimes solo, sometimes with some company, you know.
Just like relaxing.
Oh yeah.
I feel that.
That's speaker ripping the bowl naturally. No.
No, that's a good time.
I
I'm
know.
down with that. That's a great time.
Got some Milky Chance in the background.
Fuck yeah. dude.
Wind blowing. Oh, what have you guys been up to? Brad, are you still in Gaylord?
No, I'm down in Saginaw right now.
Okay.
Yeah, just working and getting a certificate, just chilling.
Nice.
Yeah, not much.
For what?
Electrician.
Oh my god. Isn't that what you do?
Yeah, I mean we're moving. We might start a company someday.
Oh my
Who
god,
knows?
that's so cute.
Yeah,
dude, it
Cutest
comes
thing
full
ever.
circle.
Like, oh, that's so cute.
We'll just bong beers.
You'll be
and
back
just-
together soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna bong beers and give people light, you know.
Yeah. Fucking we'll both end up dying.
Yeah.
You'll spark people's life. That's what you'll
Fuck yeah.
Mm.
No, I mean, I'm kind of on the same wave as Brad. I've been just working and trying to get my license, and
I thought you already had your license.
No, I have 2 more years. It's a 4-year kind of deal. It's like I should have never went to fucking college. I should have just started right out of high school. But
Yeah.
you know how high school is. They like to fucking hammer it in your head that college is the move. College
Yeah.
is the best thing to do after high school. That's the next step. But
Yep.
they never say anything about going into the trades or any of the
No,
other
no, and
options.
That's so fucked up because
It is.
you waste all your money at a university and then you realize that that's not at all what you want to do.
Right. No, it's fucked up too, because I mean, the people that are in the trades now are all fucking old. They're all like our father's ages, like 50, 60, and they can't do it the rest of their lives, you know? And all
Right.
these kids going to college getting fucking journalism degrees or fucking all these degrees that most of them can't even use once they get into the real world. It's
Yeah.
eventually we're not going to have people to do shit that we need. Like if you need someone to fix your shitter, there's not going to be
Yeah.
any fucking plumbers to fix it, you know?
That's true. That's
So that's how I think we're both kind of looking at it. It'll be a good idea to get into the trade kind of around like the 2025, 2030, you know.
I don't look that far down the road, dude.
I do, bro. You got to plan ahead, dude. You
Yo,
can't
Anna.
you can't just
25. Okay.
Yo,
That's
Anna.
no.
Anna,
Brad.
how do you stay positive?
How do I stay positive?
Yeah, what's your motto for life?
Oh shit. Spend your money on experiences.
I
like
like
that.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that.
Yeah, because sometimes I like get at myself for spending too much money. I'm like, you really shouldn't be spending this much money right now. I'm going to Mexico in a couple weeks.
That'll be
Nice.
fun.
That'll be interesting. But I don't feel so bad when I'm spending my money on like
Yeah.
a concert or like something I'm doing with my roommates or friends.
Right.
you know?
Yeah, you're making memories that'll last forever, you
And
know.
those are priceless, baby.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's how how else do I stay positive? Shit, I don't know. Working at a psych hospital helps sometimes.
Oh, I bet that probably is beneficial.
Yeah, I've learned a lot about like mental health and like coping skills
Mhm.
and mindfulness and all that fun jazz. So
No,
it's
that's
interesting to, like,
awesome.
hear stories about like different walks of life and what people have been through, and
So what's like the
right-
craziest person in there, or the craziest story?
Oh fuck. There's a lot of them. I got bit once. That's kind of crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, by a kid.
I couldn't be doing
By a
that.
fucking kid. And at the same time, I was holding her arm because we were holding her down naturally. And I was holding her arm and like my shoulder was in her face. So she just was like, and got me. And I was like, she just bit me. My boss was like, okay, someone needs to switch with her. And I was like, what the fuck? This girl was crazy. Like she just she was at the hospital for like since summertime, and we finally got her out into like a residential place.
Dang.
Like she's a ward of the state, which is kind of crazy to think about, that like there are children that are like wards of the state.
Yeah.
Everyone about like they don't have parents, you know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dang.
What's about the craziest story? The funniest story, maybe not funniest, but recently I've been working on like our high acuity psychotic unit, which sounds scary, but like it's really just an experience because these people are like hallucinating, audio, visual hallucinations. So they're like seeing shit, hearing shit, and this guy, he is just like cracking up, like pissing his pants, red in the face, like cracking up, and like just talking to the wall. And I'm like, dude, you're like, and I can't help but laugh. And I'm like, hey, that's all right. Like, whatever.
Did you just start staring at the wall and pissing yourself too, like to fit in, or what? Were you just
I mean,
Just start laughing at.
I'll be at the desk and I'll just hear him from his room go, "Ah!" and just like go off. I'm like, oh my God. Because it comes out of nowhere, it'll be silent. And then I'll just hear him like, and then just like burst out laughing.
That's creepy.
It's hilarious. It's so funny. Or they'll just be like pacing the hallway, like talking to themselves. So it seems, but they're like looking next to him and they're like, yeah, you know, like blah, blah, blah. They're like having a full blown conversation with nobody.
Is there like anybody in there faking it just so they can hang out with some people?
Probably.
Like they just act like they're crazy?
I mean, probably for sure.
I feel like I want to do that.
It seems like it sometimes.
You'd fit in, Brad.
I know.
You see that a lot with like borderline personality disorder. That's an interesting one. Where like they'll pretend for lack of a better word, but they'll like act like they have some other illness that they really don't have because they have a personality disorder, you know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting.
All right.
What do you say,
I
AJ?
got one more question.
All right.
Okay.
So other than your degree, what other goals are you working towards? Is there anything you're kind of trying to achieve? Do you have any future plans?
Well, that stresses me out.
Come on.
You know, originally I was gonna go to PA school, is what I was gonna do. And then I really just had to come to like a self-realization that I really don't have like that kind of drive in me at this point in my life. Like that's a lot of time, dedication. And like I just had to be honest with myself. Like I don't have a competitive resume for PA school. Like I don't have the drive or motivation for that kind of commitment. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of money also.
Yeah.
So I don't want to like get into it first semester, first year and be like, I'm not happy. This is not what I want to be doing. So I kind of dropped that out of my future plans. But so now I'm kind of looking towards cardiac rehab. That's a new thing for me. But I had a like cardiac rehab class last semester that was really cool. We did like stress tests and EKGs and stuff. So that was kind of interesting. So that's where I'm going with that. And I think that's what I'm going to do for like my internship for my capstone is cardiac rehab. So we'll see.
That's
Nice.
sick.
Hopefully I like it. Because I don't know what the fuck else to do if I don't.
Yeah.
So
You can work for BunkerBoy Productions. You can
Fuck
be,
Yeah.
you can be our current event
Yeah.
fucking reader or something.
Hell
You
yeah.
know?
That'd be cool.
Right.
That'd be cool, actually.
So speaking of current events,
Can we talk about Russia?
yes.
Yeah, oh,
Speaking of
hang
current
on.
events,
Oh
Yep.
my
speaking
God.
of current events, we're gonna get into them right
Anna,
now.
we need you
So,
to tell us.
Oh my God.
we have a couple. I don't know. Can you read any of this right now?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
too
We'll
small?
have you
All right.
read it.
Ukrainians adjust to the new reality of war. That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I know this whole thing that's been going on, like all the videos of people just getting blown up, and then
Yeah. I saw a video of a tank running over a car that was driving.
it's unreal.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. This
It
is
says
crazy.
in the article that scroll up a little bit. It says following a night of heavy fighting in Ukraine's capital city of Kiev, residents are grappling with the new reality of war in everyday life. In a span of just a few days, Russian troops have made progress, harming civilians as well as military targets. More than 120,000 Ukrainians are estimated to have fled the country already.
Wow.
I mean, I've also seen videos of just people stuck in like
Bunkers.
packed traffic though, you know, like trying to flee. And most people are just walking, like they're trying because they know that it's packed. The streets are just, they're not moving. You can't get out of there fast enough.
I can't imagine, like, that is their home and they're literally just packing up what they have and like leaving.
Yeah.
And like, are they going to come back to their home? Probably not.
No.
Like, it's probably going to be like rubble or I have no idea.
I think I heard that they were trying to all flee to Poland, I believe, because that's kind of a freer place. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it says Ukrainians are closely monitoring updates from President Zelensky. They are eagerly listening to Zelensky's messages. And yeah, I mean, it seems like Putin is trying to just get to President Zelensky. Like he wants to he'll do anything he has to destroy the president and his family.
Yeah. And like, it's just so annoying. Like, why do you have to be so fucking violent all the time?
Right.
I mean,
like, well, and Jesus Christ, Russia, do you not have enough? Like, for the love of God.
right? They have a giant fucking continent.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of it's uninhabited already, you know?
Yeah. It's annoying, is what it is. Because also, there's no reason for this to really like.
Wait, stay right there, B. It says ATMs are often out of cash. People have taken to standing in lines at convenience stores for cigs and fizzy drinks shortly before curfew starts each day at 5 p.m.
Curfew?
Just imagine, you can't even access your bank account. Like you can't pull out cash. So that's something that's scary, because if I couldn't access the money for my family, I would start causing some chaos myself. Like he's turning people on their own people in a sense. I feel like if I couldn't pull money out, I'd do whatever. I would steal. I would fucking beat people up if I had to.
The fucking bank.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the first place I'd go. The vault.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah. Hey, this guy kind of looks like you.
Hey, man, that's fucking. That's kind of rude. Well, whatever.
Dude, it's not. The one thing I respect about this guy though is most presidents, like, they flee and like get to a safe spot, and he had the opportunity to evacuate Ukraine, but he declined, saying the fight is here. That's gang shit right there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's also not gang shit, because I feel like if you were just like, all right, Russia, you can have me, all this fucking war would have probably not occurred, you know? I mean, they may have still invaded, which they most likely would have, but I know they're trying to rush that city and try to find where the president is. So I guess, I don't know. It's just craziness. Fucking more war, you know?
Oh yeah.
All right, B, read this one. What do you got?
All right, so it says new COVID-19 subvariant, more contagious, perhaps harder to treat. So it says a new, potentially more contagious and threatening strain of Omicron, BA2, is spreading in the United States and may threaten efforts to relax COVID-19. So it just says there's a new strain, and they say it's a little worse.
Dude, this is never gonna end, bro. No. There's just going to constantly be more and more fucking variants, and they're going to say each one's deadlier than the last.
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, it's just like fucking mutating at this point.
Exactly. It's.
Oh my God.
It just makes me upset.
Can we talk about how the first. That's a big fucking bear.
What are you saying?
The first person was cured of HIV.
Really?
Yes. Have you heard about that?
No, I haven't heard of that.
Let's go, America.
So you're saying we can all get HIV now and it's all good?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Not necessarily, but that was like a week or so ago.
No way.
Yeah.
So we're making moves.
Yeah, we are.
People are making moves. We're curing shit.
Yeah, that's so cool that we're in the generation that HIV is like fucking cured.
That is cool.
Like, it was a huge, still is huge issue. But like in the 70s and like.
Oh, when everyone was fucking everybody. Yeah, they were.
And they were just dropping dead.
Yeah, just giving all the disease, not caring at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So our next current event says.
Hank the Tank.
DNA evidence shows that Hank the Tank didn't work alone. Have you heard this story?
No. Is the bear Hank the Tank?
Yeah, the bear. Okay, so it says, it turns out Hank the Tank wasn't on a one bear crime spree. He had accomplices. And thanks to DNA evidence clearing his name, Hank won't be killed or moved to a sanctuary. Earlier, officials with the California Department of Fish and Wildlife said that the 500-pound bear was the culprit in more than 24 home break-ins around South Lake Tahoe, California,
No fucking way.
adding that he was responsible for 152 reports of conflict behavior. So,
He broke into houses.
hey, dude, this guy was going on a spree
On
of
a
breaking
side
into
note,
houses.
when I was little, I had a consistent nightmare. Like, I swear to God, for a year straight, that a bear in my backyard was gonna break into my house. So
If you saw this big fucking bear in your kitchen just rummaging through the cupboards, like, what do? Do you try to scare it out, or are you walking it out of the house, like, or going upstairs and locking yourself in a bedroom?
fuck,
Are you
find a gun or something? Like, I don't know. That would be my instinct.
find a gun? Do you have a gun?
I don't have a gun.
No, dude, you get the fuck out of Hank's way and you let him take whatever the fuck he wants to take.
Be my guest. You know.
Oh my gosh.
I'll probably shit my pants and then run for the stars.
Wait, scroll down a little bit. Hank is a severely food habituated bear, explaining that the term simply means that Hank has lost its fear of people and is associating people with access to food. So this motherfucker is waiting behind houses and he sees that like a family had just went grocery shopping and he's like, ooh, they got freshies, they got Oreos, they got fucking bread, dude.
I'm Over the Hedge. You know that movie?
Yes, dude. The animals go and like
that's
plot.
A funny movie.
It is a funny movie. I might go watch that right after we're done recording.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that back up because I had forgotten about that.
RJ. He steals the bear's food.
Oh my god. But yeah, I guess before I read this article, I had heard about it on another podcast, and they were saying that they were trying to locate Hank so they could put him down. So it's kind of nice to know that he's been freed of his charges, I guess, and they're not going to try to put him down.
That's
I
good.
mean, the bear's just trying to eat, dude.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get food.
Has he
For
killed
real.
anyone?
What was that?
Has he killed anyone?
No, I don't think he's killed anyone.
Alright.
He's just trying to cop a bag for his family and get out of there.
Or he killed himself because he's a fucking tank. 500 pounds.
Yeah, dude, that thing is, I mean, the fact that he can fit through a regular door is just amazing. Like, he has to break through shit, you know?
Yeah, I didn't think about that. He's literally breaking into houses.
Yeah, dude. All right, read us this next one, Anna.
Men take electric vehicle for record-breaking 35,000-mile trip. Wow.
Who's that written by?
Ben Hooper. Is that like a relative?
That's his dad.
No, dude.
If you
This
wanna
guy,
rate that,
this guy is responsible for a lot of articles we read, though.
Really?
So shout out to Ben Hooper. But it says a pair of adventurers set a new Guinness World Record by taking a 97-day, almost 3,600-mile journey across the United States in an electric vehicle.
Shit.
Dude, that is insane.
So it's a Volkswagen?
Volkswagen is showing Tesla up, bro. Because
Yeah.
I think Tesla's range is like 250 to 300 miles. And then you got to go sit and find some place to charge it for like a half hour.
Holy shit. I didn't even like.
My vehicle has 35,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It says the men drove the Volkswagen ID4 through 49 states before ending their journey on October 18th.
Oh my God. At the Volkswagen building.
There you go. Read some more. See what we got.
Guinness, blah blah blah. The record not only documents the reliability of the ID4, but also of the actual readiness status of the charging infrastructure. Yeah, what a great marketing thing for this.
Well, and with the whole Russia thing that we were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
I never realized how much oil we were getting from
Yeah.
Russia and how much of an effect it's going to have on us.
How
Like
much gas? How much is gas?
gas is going to skyrocket. I guarantee.
How much is gas in New Hampshire right now?
$3.50 a gallon.
Okay, yeah.
But
same.
I went and filled up my tank a couple of days ago, and the guy at the gas station said, I'd keep filling up all your vehicles while you can because it's going to start skyrocketing. And I said, I might just switch over to the old Volkswagen ID4. You know, that thing seems like it can go.
I wonder how much one of those are, dude.
Dude, 35,000 miles on a charge.
Yeah,
how's that fucking possible?
Yeah,
bro?
That is crazy, dude.
ID4. Let's see how much one of these priced out at.
So it says from 40.
MSRP is 40 grand.
That's it though.
That's
I know
pretty
that's
good.
That's any other vehicle you're trying to get, you know,
Yeah.
if you're trying to get a newer vehicle.
All right.
Damn, dude, I'll get one of these for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'll probably get this over a
that.
Tesla. Look, that looks clean.
Yeah, hands down. And look, it has a big screen and everything.
Yeah, you gotta have a big screen. All right. This one
What?
back I forget what episode we talked about, but Brad had a great idea of creating a poop scoop company because it just seemed like a great way to make a bunch of cash in a short amount of time. So
Scoop
this
money?
one So this company is offering more than $6,000 to smell dog poop for 2 months.
What the fuck?
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
talk about lucrative though, because you're just smelling, dude. It's not like you're touching or tasting.
Yeah, but 2 months. 2 months of smelling dog shit, my nose would be like done.
But think when you're going to walk, when you're going to walk your dog, you don't have any worries anymore. Like if you go to a dog park and there's dogs just shitting everywhere, you're used to it. You know every breed, you know what it smells. You could probably
where it came from.
Exactly be like, oh, that's a dachshund. Like it says that a plant-based pet food company in Britain is offering to pay a dog owner more than $6,000 to switch their canine's diet for 2 months and keep track of the pet's poop smells. It says Omni, OMNI, a company that specializes in plant-based dog food, seeking a dedicated dog owner to sniff their dog's poop and to test the effect of plant-based diet on their dog's digestion.
All right, that's kind of interesting, but you can't measure anything else. Like
it's just research, baby, and it's 2 months. 2 months of your life. That ain't shit.
No, that's perfect.
That ain't shit. There you go.
The winning applicant will be paid.
Wow.
It's actually it's almost $6,700 to use Omni's dog food for 2 months and to report the effects the food has on the animal's frequency of bowel movements, poop odor, energy levels, behavior, sleep patterns, weight, and fur condition.
Okay,
so it's not only just the odor, but you're kind of analyzing like what your dog is, you know. It's kind of interesting.
Read that one, AJ.
Says the co-founder Sivakumar said customers have reported improved digestion, energy levels, and general health after switching to the plant-based food.
Okay.
So, dude, maybe you need to get what's your dog's name, Brad? I can't think of your dog's name right now.
Louis or Baxter?
Yeah, no, Louis, not Baxter. R.I.P. But Louis.
Thanks, dog. Thanks.
But Louis needs to get on this Omni fucking plant-based food, dude. You can't be feeding him. What are you feeding him now? What's that name of pet food?
Pedigree.
Pedigree, yes.
Yeah,
get rid of Pedigree.
That's Triple H's finisher move too in WWE.
Yeah, the Pedigree.
But it says not only that, we are getting feedback that their dogs' stools have improved in terms of color, consistency, and smell. So when it says dog stools, what's a stool? It's shit.
Stool that's the poop.
Yeah.
You
Why is
ever
there
given
so
a
many
stool
names for
sample
shit?
to the doctors?
Yeah.
You ever had to
No.
shit in a cup and
Damn,
then
dude,
give
a
it to the
stool, a
doctors?
stool is something you sit on, you know?
Oh. A stool is a fancy way of saying fat shit.
Yeah, they don't want to say poop or shit, so they came up with a new word.
Yeah.
All right,
know.
go to another one. You want to read this one, B?
I can. It says, New York doctors remove tooth growing inside man's nose. Once again by AJ's dad. So it says
Imagine he's like, damn, I got a rock hard booger up in my nose right now, and I just can't fucking get it out.
so it says 38-year-old man reported trouble breathing through his right nostril, had a tooth growing in his nasal cavity.
I'd say.
Damn.
He said he was complaining about breathing. Doctors Cigar Khanna and Michael Turner, surgeons with the Mount Sinai Health System in New York, said in a case study published that the 38-year-old man told doctors he had been, wow, it's just the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Hold up.
It's not a very long story.
The ectopic tooth, a term for tooth growing in an abnormal place, was measured at about 0.6 inch long.
Wow, that's a big ass tooth.
So that's, I mean,
that is a pretty big tooth.
A reasonable sized tooth growing in his nose, dude.
Yeah.
Like I just picture a dude just blowing his nose like, fuck, I feel something in there, dude.
Dude, that would piss me off, dude.
Yeah. And it's like, it's only gonna get worse because it's
dude.
gross.
Have you ever gotten something lodged in your nostril? Like I remember when I was younger,
yeah.
I got a Skittle stuck
Me too.
in my
a
nose,
Skittle.
dude.
Yeah.
No fucking way,
yeah,
dude.
at the movie theater, bro.
Dude, if I had that tooth in my nose, I could have broken it down a little, you know, like wiggled my nose around a little to kind of to free it back up.
I cannot believe you both shoved Skittles up your nose.
Well, you just swallow it and it sometimes ends up there, and then I don't know. It's just weird. I hate that.
No,
feeling.
I put the Skittle like in my nose.
I didn't do that, man.
I couldn't get it back out.
I was
Hey,
stupid.
you guys want to know my party trick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after I've had a couple of drinks in me, I'll go around and tell people that I don't have a uvula.
So what's the trick though? Are you like deep
That's
throating shit or what?
No. I don't. There's no trick. It's just I'm unique.
Oh my unique. Gosh, dude.
Nope.
All right.
Think about it. I have a dangly thing in the back of my throat.
I would say, yo, you're a freak, bro. Get away from me. Our next current event happened on February 20th, so it's a little past that. But Michigan men's basketball coach punches Wisconsin assistant in post game. Yeah, you saw the video?
Statistic class, and so we talk about like sport current events. No, but I haven't seen the video. Can you play it?
It's pretty interesting because that shit doesn't normally happen, you know?
Yeah. No, like that's very unprofessional.
Right? And of course it's Michigan. Like
and that looks so bad on him.
Oh yeah, he got suspended for a couple of games. People wanted him suspended for like the next season, but
it was like a slap. He like tried to grab his face. It looked like,
yeah, you see his hand come over and just smack him, and then it kind of
and then
it just stirs everything up. Both teams are like
palace.
Exactly. It's like another Malice in the Palace.
Shit.
But yeah, that's just a quick one. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, fuck Wisconsin, bro. I'd fucking slap them too.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do shit, dude.
Is that it for currents?
Yeah, that's about it.
Right on, buddy.
Okay.
Well, you got anything else, B?
No. What are you doing the rest of the day, Anna?
Well, I think my roommate Katie ordered pizza.
There you go.
Pizza. I have to work on some assignments. So
Wait, are you a pineapple on pizza kind of girl?
I mean, I don't order it usually.
But like, if there was pineapple on the pizza, would
I
you eat?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we can't be friends. This is the last time you'll ever be on a podcast.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
don't like pineapple and ham though. That's a weird.
That's
combo.
usually like the Hawaiian style.
I
Like
know.
that's
the
what
best
goes
combo,
together.
dude.
No, I like just pineapple. The ham kind of throws me off.
All right. Well,
Oh.
we'll let you go enjoy that pizza. We both thank you for joining us
Thank you for
For
having
this-
me.
for this interview.
Is
We
it-
hope to get you on again in the future. It was a great
Yes, of
time.
course.
Anything you
Yeah.
want to plug, Anna? Your Instagram? Any OnlyFans?
Hey, all of my usernames are AnnaRue13. So hit my line.
They'll
Right
be
on.
hitting it. They'll be hitting it.
Right on.
Yeah, it was really good talking to you guys.
Yeah,
Awesome.
me too.
It was good catching up. Have a
Yes.
good one.
You too. Salud.
Love you. And that was our amazing guest, Anna.
Yeah, she really came through. I'm glad she said yes and that she came on here with some nice insight and some nice like feed for the current events and just kind of telling us what she's been up to. It just was nice to talk to her. I haven't seen her in a while, you know?
Yeah, no, dude, I haven't seen her in a long time. I mean, I think the last time I seen her is when I was a snowboard instructor at Treetops, and she was doing the same thing.
Oh, really? You were like co-workers, but like people that didn't, because like working on a ski hill, you know, it's
Yeah,
You
I
guys
really didn't
are all-
talk to
you're-
anybody.
yeah, you kind of all are like you're like in a solo kind of thing. If you're training people to ski or snowboard,
Yeah.
it's not like you're
well,
working next to someone, right?
well, it was
I don't
me
know
and
how to-
Noah.
I don't
was
know
me
how
and
it
Noah.
works.
Me and Noah, like Noah was my guy, so it's just like me and Noah would chill, and then everybody else was just younger. I mean, I don't know, not younger, like not too young, but just didn't really talk. Me and Noah were
Right.
always just smoking weed, doing something.
Right. So you guys, if like one of you got a lesson though, you guys obviously broke apart, right? You guys didn't. The kid didn't have two
Yeah.
instructors, did he?
Depends on what Noah's doing, you know. If we just had a good meal and he's like, I ain't doing nothing, dude, I'll just watch you. Like that's what we do. And then we have two people helping. He's not getting paid for, but it's better than sitting in the halfway house. But if we just got
Right.
drunk the night before, you know, he'd be chilling until he got the phone call or to be out in the fields.
Yeah. How many lessons would you normally have a day? Like 2, maybe
Well,
3?
Depends. Like, yeah, probably like 2 or 3 usually. But if you really want them, you can say like, yo, just give me anything. Like I could go from skiing and snowboarding, but I hated switching. So after a
Yeah.
while, and then I was like park certified, which is like how you teach the terrain park. So I kind of
Yeah.
had like a few more options, but so I just did the terrain park stuff instead of switching because I really didn't want that much money.
So I got 2 questions then. So when you were skiing, weren't you on those little like blades?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Got them for free.
You know how sick that was? I remember the first time I saw blades. I was like riding the chairlift up to the top of the hill, obviously not going down the hill, but fucking I just look down and I see this fucking dude, probably the same size as me, maybe taller, but he's on skis that looked like little 2x4. I don't know, little
Yeah.
2x4 boards or something. They just look so funny. And
Dude, they
I
look
remember
so
he hit a
funny.
jump. He hit the jump that like was at the top of the hill, like at Otsego Club. I remember how like that lift that was right on the front hill by the
Yeah, the
lodge, and they usually
two-person.
had those jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember he hit the first jump, and that's when I saw him first, and I was like, "Where's his fucking skis, dude?" Like,
Dude, those
what?
in the
And then he
little,
stuck it. He stuck it. It was sick.
Yeah, dude, no, they're nice because they're light. I mean, I could do flips in them and everything, but a lot like the people didn't like you teaching in them because the kids were like, I want those short things. Like they were just carrying these heavy
Right.
things, their ankles were breaking. But I remember those, and then remember the snow skates.
Oh, dude, I remember trying that for maybe like 2 days in a row. And even by the second day, I was still just shitty. And I could go a little, and then the stopping was always hard for me because I'd have to
Yeah.
like either run off and fall down or something because I'd be cooking.
Yeah.
I would wipe out the most on those things,
Those
dude.
are dangerous.
Dude, did you rock with that snow skate? I bet you were tray flipping that thing, huh? Down the mountain.
Well, when I first got it, I was like, dude, I can rip this thing. Cause I was watching people hit jumps, and obviously you have to grab it to keep it on your feet when you jump. And I was like, watch this, dude. I reached down to grab it. My foot slipped off and I couldn't. So I was just doing like a Christ stare. You remember that move on skate? So I did that, dude, landed on
where
my
you
foot,
stick it out,
smack-
you just
yeah.
hold the board to the right or the left.
Yeah, just smack my head. But then after that, I was like, screw that, dude. I think it'd be cooler just to not grab it and hit the jump and just try to land back on it. So that's always what I was trying, but I was felt every time.
No, yeah, that thing was. Some people really had a good grasp of riding that thing down the hill.
Oh,
Like
dude,
you
they
could
were
just,
good.
you could see them carve. It almost looked like they had been one of the creators of the board or something.
Yeah.
Like some people just looked natural at it. It's almost, yeah. I couldn't get down with that, but I stuck with skiing after the old snowboard accident. You know,
Yeah, no,
I got
that's
done
smart,
with that.
dude.
Yeah, it was safer. I played it safe. But shit, what was my other question? Oh yeah. So you said you were park certified.
Mhm.
So to get certified, were you like, did they say, all right, give us a couple runs, let's see what you got in you, and you just went up there, did maybe like a tame, and then maybe like backside board slide like a rail? Like how did they
No.
certify you?
Well, they teach you how to like teach, but the guy who it was Tom Hutchinson. He was this guy at Treetop. He brought the bag. He was training a Russian for the Olympics, and he was a former Olympian himself. Let me see if I can look him up, maybe. But
I kind of remember what he looked like. Didn't he have like kind of long hair? He was
long hair. Yeah,
maybe not long hair. I thought he had long hair, maybe red. But yeah, that I kind of remember seeing a dude walk around in like an all black suit, and he always had boots on. He never had like ski boots on or snowboard boots.
Yep. And I remember
I think I know who he is.
He was the guy. And then to get park certified, what he does is he takes you to like the jumps, and he teaches you how to like teach people how to spin, you know?
Right.
And so he said, like as you spin, you got to look at that wrist the whole time. And then he just had to make sure I could teach people, because you teach them a 180, how to land switch. But it was like, I could have taught these kids myself, because I have my own way of doing it, of like what I feel when I do it. And that's the best way to do it. Like,
well, yeah, you were usually the one that taught me. If I rarely skateboarded, but I remember just having sessions in your garage on the carpet, you know, the carpeted garage. That's a rare thing too, you know, but that's like,
well, that's skateboarding.
Dude, I know, but you would just give tips. You even taught like the tips, the way you would explain things was very relatable, you know, and then
that's the way it should be.
But yeah, it wasn't even just the skateboarding. Like I remember you trying to teach me how to do a backflip on a trampoline.
Yeah.
And I remember just trying for maybe an hour at max, but eventually I remember landing it, and you're like, see, dude, like you just, and then you went through the steps, and I was like, yeah, those steps are very understandable. They make sense. But yeah, you just had a good way of teaching that shit. You know?
I just feel like when it comes to that kind of stuff, dude, I feel like people should remove themselves from like almost not existence, but just base off feeling, and everything's just feeling. Stop, like nothing, everything you're looking at, don't imagine it, and just feeling. Like it's just crazy.
No, and once you do it for the first time too, that's always the best feeling, because you're like, oh my gosh, like now I know, you know, that like what you're doing is capable of, like your body's capable of doing that too, and it just works, and it feels so good once you are able to consistently land something like that.
Right.
It's just sick, dude.
I mean, 75% of it's just commitment too. Like, remember when I was teaching you a front flip on a snowboard? And I was like, I said, dude, it's literally just.
Yeah, I still never. Hey, for those listening, I still never stuck that one, but I do remember trying it for sure.
Dude, you
and fucking myself up. Dude. And fucking myself up. But yeah, I still remember. Of course, I remember all the lessons that you've tried to teach me on something that involved a fucking board, because you were just naturally gifted at using a fucking plank underneath your feet
Yeah,
to
it was
like
the
do
only
dope
thing I'm
shit.
good at, dude. Like,
No, I mean, it's not the only thing you're good at, but it's just like you were very good at doing that thing.
yeah.
You came into it like at what age did you start skating?
Whenever I went to that skate park at like my cousin took me there. He was probably like 7 years older than me. He took me there when I was like 10. And I had
Yeah.
the plastic board with the plastic wheels. And
Yeah, of
I had to beg
course.
my mom for
Like one of
weeks.
those like Walmart setups almost.
I had to beg my mom for weeks for that thing, dude. And I was like, Mom, just please $20 and I can have fun for 12 hours a day. Just drop me off there. We'll be fine. And she got me
Right.
and I got there. But obviously the bearings don't roll as good. So like I've learned a rock to fakie. I learned to drop in. And then people make fun of me because I can't make it up the ramp because my board sucks. And it's like, hey, you wait, dude.
Yeah,
You wait till mama gets a bag. I'm coming here with you wait. And so when I got that real skateboard, I literally would just grab a gallon of water. Jet's Pizza was right there. So I'd have $1.50 for a slice of pizza halfway through the day. And I would not stop. It was, I just.
No, I did. And so you said from like age 10, that's like, cause you had done it so much, leading up to when me and you had started like really hanging out. You were almost like done skating, like you had like a young career of doing it at that point. You're like, yeah, I was in tournaments. And like, I remember just be like, damn, like this kid was doing it at a young age, which is sick.
Dude, competing in that kind of stuff's fun because like it's almost like a dance competition. You see their move and then it's like your turn and you got to one up. So it's like you see their level. So it's like, oh, I don't got to go that hard. I won't whip that trick out the bag until the next session.
Right.
So it's like, it's fun because me and this one kid, I think he was from Bel Air, forgot his name, but we were always going back and forth, like second and first place. And dude, this guy he had some funky moves and I just couldn't match it because he was doing like 180s, dropping in with his hands on the board, doing like weird, funny stuff. I was like, wow, it's too much, dude.
That's when you break out the old Christ air on the skateboard. You go on the 3-footer and you air out, do a little Christ air, and then land.
Oh yeah, dude.
No, but yeah, whatever. I just wanted to give you. I just was curious how that whole snowboarding thing worked out. I didn't.
Yeah.
It's just interesting to like think of someone certifying you for a park. Like, it just makes you think. It makes you think like, oh, maybe they had to lay down like a sick run, like not fall down.
Yeah, well, they chose me
like
because
it's like trying out.
Well, he's seen me because I competed against a couple of his guys because they have competitions there, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And like one time the USASA came and I got like 5th or 3rd place or something. And that's when he's seen me and he was like, oh, if there's a park guy out of the instructors, it's going to be him. And it's
that's super cool.
I guess, yeah. But no, I remember.
No, it is, dude.
I remember that's when I met you kind of because you were like when I was skateboarding back in the day and you kind of knew I was good, but you were the only one who kind of knew I was good. And you were like, you're like, dude, if you go far, like I will be your filmer, man. I'll be your photographer.
I do remember that, dude.
From that day, because you just kind of ran into me. It was like 4th or 5th grade. I was like, man, what's this kid saying? And I was like, I don't know that. I don't know him, but that's real. Like he's already looking for business. Like he's trying to secure a spot.
Exactly. I do remember
he thinks like
saying
me.
that. That's so funny that
when you see good stuff, you get in there.
But dude, I was ready to I would film anything you had. I was ready to do whatever. Because I thought it was cool. I just thought it looked sick. Like the things you were doing. I was like, I respect it, dude. Because I would come there. I swear I would show up there whenever I'd go to the skate park. I would have a different thing that I was riding every time. Yep. Like one day I would show up with a skateboard. One day I would show up with a razor. One day I would show up with like a little 16-inch BMX bike. Like I was never perfecting one thing. I was always just like, hey, I'm feeling this right now. And I was never really good at any one thing either, but I was just trying to fucking ride something,
Yep. No, that's how I kind of was too. I was pretty good at like everything at the end there, but the worst part
you were good at you were good at you were good at biking, you were good at scootering or skateboarding. I was pretty good
at, and rollerblades I got pretty good at. But I remember, I don't know if this ever happened to you, but at the skate park, your mom finally gets you that skateboard and then you get it stolen because you leave it there. You go to Jet's Pizza, grab a slice. and it's gone.
No way.
So that's happened to me and my buddy Sean McLuhan, who he did everything I
Yeah.
did with me for like 5 years there.
Yeah.
And dude, I remember
Shout out Shawnee, bro.
Dude, I finally got this board because I finally got some stuff because the skate shop hosted the competition. I won the competition. They're like, we'll give you this board for free. And I was like, Mom, I just need the trucks, the wheels. And she finally got it. And like probably a month in, went and got a slice and it was gone. And dude, I was like, no. I said, I can't skate no more. I said, it's over. It's over.
Well,
and dude, my mom.
For those listening too, like the skate park was located within. Did you get a slice from, what was it, Jets Pizza at that? Yeah. Did you just walk right over there?
Yeah, you
get
just
a
leave
slice?
your board. Yep.
Yeah. And so within what would you say, 30 yards? Like the parking, they like shared a parking lot.
Probably like within 5 minutes that time, like for me to get us. And dude, I came out. I remember because I didn't have a phone because it was just mom. Mom would just tell me, I'll be there at 7. If your ass ain't there, you're grass. You're never coming here again. And so like that's the thing, like don't ride with strangers, you know? And so I sat there and I remember she picked me up and she said, where's your board? And I remember just being so scared. I was like, Mom, I don't know how to say this, but it's gone. And she said she was so mad, dude. And all the guys were out there that were older than me, you know, who I always tried to like show it off to it, like back in the day. And she was like, they were like
the kids you were idolizing at the time, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
and she got out the car and she said, which mother took that skateboard? And they were like, it wasn't us. And I was like, Mom, it's not them. And she's like, you guys didn't see anybody here? And dude, she was searching everywhere. And I was like, I think I had to take a month off until I got a new one because I had to do some like work for it. But oh, that was the worst feeling when that happened, dude.
No, I respect her for that. That's what a mama's got to do.
I hated that, dude.
Wow, dude. All right, dude. That was I'm glad we talked about that, but let's get into some sports picks.
All right. So first I want to say we had a winner last week. Jake Florian, he decided to send it back, the gift card, and say put it on a bet for him. So me and AJ are going to do 2 $10 parlays, whatever we choose today. And then from last week, you went down negative 1.02 units and I went up 1. So now you're at 0.14 and I'm at 2.3.
I'm still positive, but I'm losing.
Not bad.
It's all right, dude. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly.
We'll hit some, we'll lose some. But let's get into our I think we plan on doing, well, I don't know if both of us do. You want to do 4 sports?
Yeah, that's what we decided on, I think.
The old 4-sporter. So we'll do the UFC fights tonight. Maybe 2 NBA games.
Yeah.
We'll choose a soccer game, and then what am I missing?
No, I think you got it, dude. Did you do
I said UFC. Oh yeah, NHL game. We'll choose an NHL game. That's what I'm missing.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me log in. Hold up.
It's fine.
Hold up.
It's fine, bro. We'll get it figured out.
Sometimes when I screen share, it doesn't like that.
But yeah, I mean, Florian, shout out to you for doing this. We'll try our best. Hopefully we get you some money, because
hopefully
when we make our bets, we definitely are trying to succeed in our bets
every time, dude.
I'm not just trying to dump money.
Let's start with the main event for UFC tonight. We got Islam Makhachev versus Bobby Green. What are you thinking, dude?
Dude, they're really hyping up Bobby Green for this fight. What do you think about that? What do you like? Because I feel like you're more understanding of Bobby Green than I am. This guy just kind of came onto the. I haven't really been paying attention to him. I didn't know him before all the social media shit, you know. I mean, they're blasting him all over the place.
Well, Islam's a wrestler, so he can wrestle, but people sleep on it. So I think that he'll last. If you want, we can do the over and under on this one since the odds
Yeah,
are so.
because yeah.
So
I'd like
we'll
to
do that.
take under 2.5.
Under 2.5.
Yeah,
Okay. Hold up.
it's fine. I'll write it down if you.
No, I got it. So you got under 2.5 at -120. I think I am gonna do the over 2.5. I think Bobby's gonna hang in there. I think Bobby's gonna hang in there, bud.
All right. I mean, I think Islam is he's a new breed, man. He's he's the guy.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
the
think
guy.
Bobby's gonna win, but I think he's gonna go over 2.5 for sure.
All right.
Maybe.
All right, we'll see. I will fucking see. I think Islam's gonna. I don't know. Let's just wait because I'm
Well-
excited. I'm watching that tonight for sure.
To read our first
But-
basketball game.
Yeah, to get in the NBA, we're gonna do the Toronto Raptors at the Atlanta Hawks. I will take the Hawks on this one.
The Hawks.
Yep.
Okay. Hawks at night. So you're going favorite, huh?
On this one, but my other one is the underdog.
The Raptors. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick with you on this one. I think the Hawks are gonna win too. For sure. I like that one.
Okay.
Let's see, let's pick
Let's
another
go to
basketball game here.
I think we're doing the Heat the Memphis Grizzlies at the Chicago Bulls. I'm gonna take the Chicago Bulls on this one.
All right, here's some plus money, dude. Let's go. Bulls. I will take. Dude, the Grizzlies can dog it out from what
I know the Grizzlies.
But Bulls.
I think
always
this
have
is a
to-
good game right here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Grizzlies, dude,
Okay.
for sure.
It's nice to have some differences, you know.
Oh yeah. Well,
we
have a lot of
gotta
differences,
pull
bro.
ahead in these units.
Yeah, let's do the Red Wings game, dude.
Yeah, so you make a pick first.
Okay, so the spread they have at +1.5. Okay, I'm riding for Detroit, baby. Let's go. Red Wings all the way.
All right, I'll take the Leafs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the Leafs. Wow, that's a shit score. I'm gonna do the spread.
The spread. You ain't doing the spread, dude.
All right, no, I'll take the Wings with you, dude.
Oh, okay.
I can't knock.
Just think about
Ride
it. If the
Detroit.
Leafs lose, and you lose -2 units, -2
Right,
points.
I'm
That's-
not trying to do that.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. And then the last thing we decided on doing was soccer. First soccer pick. Let's go. All right. What do we got?
Do you want to just do this game right here,
Yeah.
or do you want to? Because I don't know what else. I mean, if you want to scroll down, but
No, I think this is the only.
I don't.
game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be watching this game. So
Yeah.
we'll do. This is the San Jose Earthquakes versus the New York Red Bulls.
Yep.
The wager is graded on the result after 90 minutes. I'm gonna go away.
You're gonna go away. Okay,
Yeah,
So you're going the Earthquakes. San Jose
Yep.
Earthquakes.
I'm taking the San Jose Earthquakes at a
Okay.
plus 165.
Well, you know what? We're going with the Red Bulls, baby. The New York
How-
Red Bulls. Let's go.
All right.
And they are at plus 155. I think we got some good picks here, bud.
No, I do too. I'm excited. Hopefully we win some money.
Yeah. Oh, we will, dude. But now let's make a parlay for you.
All right.
What are you thinking? You want to do a sport?
So yeah, we'll go NBA.
NBA?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's take the Miami Heat
Okay.
Let's take.
Oh wait, hold up. Okay.
Let's take the Memphis Grizzlies.
Okay.
I know I'm betting against myself on the last one, but actually no, take that off. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that game. I'm gonna go Cavaliers. We'll do 2 more basketball games. I'm gonna make this like a good parlay. Scroll down. Let's do the Denver Nuggets, and then the last one I'm gonna choose the Milwaukee Bucks. I know they're all favorites. That's fine with me.
So right now you're looking at plus 119.
That's fine. Keep it.
So $10
Actually, no.
on that?
No. Go to NCAA basketball.
Gotcha.
Oh wow, they're
already in action, most of them, but here.
All right, go the Duke and Syracuse game. Go under 155. I'm not really helping myself here.
Under 155.
Or 151.5. My bad.
Okay.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
And then I'm looking for upsets. Do the South Carolina and Alabama game and take the South Carolina.
Okay.
What are my odds now?
$10 get you 229.
That's good with me.
Okay.
That's a really. I'm so not confident on this bet, but
sending her in.
Send it.
All right, and then for me, I'll do mine real quick. I'm gonna start with the old MMA. I'm gonna do Islam and Bobby Green. I'm gonna do Islam to win. I think it was by submission in round 2 or 3. Started off with that, and then I'll do some basketball with you. I think we're gonna do the Grizzlies -2 spread. Let's see what else we got here. Let's do the Kings plus 8.5, and I'll do one more. I'll do the Wizards at plus 8. There we go. 4 legs, $10, 222. Center. All right, buddy. We got her done.
We did it. Another one.
Yeah, we did. I like how dark your room got, dude. Just over time.
I know. I told you, dude, once that sun goes down, it actually works out. I'm gonna have to get a blackout curtain because I know it was a little bright at the beginning, but we live and we learn, baby.
That's right, baby. Preach to that. All right, man, get us out of here.
I just want to say thanks for supporting us. If you guys like what you're hearing, if you guys like what you're seeing, whatever you're doing, listening or watching, like, follow, subscribe on YouTube. Please subscribe. It helps us out. Follow us on Instagram. Participate in any stories that we're posting because it helps us out. We can talk about things that you guys want us to talk about. And yeah, I mean, share the love, spread the podcast. If you guys like it, fuck yeah. Leave comments. If you guys don't like it, then fuck yeah. Whatever.
That's right, dude. Fuck yeah. I like it.
All right, buddy. I love you.
I love you too, man. Take it easy.